Welcome to the Reddit Chronicles. Today we will be reading from Confessions. Our first post is by Upper Ad. I found out my girlfriend of 3 years cheated on me. She's coming home to an empty apartment today, and a note. I found out when she was at work on Monday. I work from home, and her iPad kept making notification sounds. I went to go turn it off, and when I opened it I saw all of the Facebook notifications from some dude, and they were definitely flirtatious and sexual, so I read through them. I couldn't believe it. She was 100% cheating on me with this guy for several months now. All those late nights at work or outings with girlfriends must have been this dude. I didn't even know we were having problems or she wasn't happy. I had even bought a ring and was planning to propose. I was crushed and still am. I can't reconcile it. I went to the jewelry store and returned the ring and made arrangements to take today off of work. She's the primary on the lease, so I'm just moving into a buddy's house. And I rented a U-Haul, and I'm loading everything I own in there and leaving. I also took some of the furniture we bought together, like our couches and our new TV. I have the receipts and they were bought with my card. However, she did give me half of the money. Is that fair? No, but neither is me being cheated on, so I think this balances it out a bit. And I don't feel particularly bad about looting the more expensive electronics and furniture we bought together, given the circumstances. Also, I figure her new boyfriend can help her refurnish the apartment. I wrote her a note telling her I found out about all of her meetups with this other guy, and that I'm not coming back. It legitimately bothers me how easy it is for her to do this level of betrayal, and be a good enough actress to where I genuinely never suspected anything. I legitimately can't ever trust her again. Edit. I'm overwhelmed by how many positive comments there are and how many DMs I've gotten. Thank you all so much. It means more than you think it does. I'm doing okay, just sitting at my buddy's house, and I just finished unpacking. My phone would probably be blowing up by now if I didn't block her number. I just don't want to talk to her at all. I'm not interested in trying to rub it in or be petty. I just want her out of my life and to move on. Update. I've heard from a few people that my ex is absolute basket case right now and going apeshit trying to find me. She found the number for my brother's office, who is an attorney, and she went off on him, and he told her if she contacts him or myself again, he'll file for a restraining order, and hung up on her. One of her friends texted me and said what I did to her was cruel. I told her I was ready to marry her and wanted to spend the rest of my life with her, and she was screwing some guy behind my back for over 6 months, as far as I can tell. What I did might have been cruel, but it isn't as cruel as what she did to me. A buddy of mine and his girlfriend said they saw her at a bar getting shit-faced and breaking down until she got bounced. I don't take pleasure in it, I just want her to stay gone. Our next post is by One Knowledge. I dumped my girlfriend after she brought up marriage. My father died when I was in high school and left a lot of money. Then my brother, my only sibling, died 6 years later from a ruptured aorta, which pretty much left everything between me and my mom. I had started dating this girl for a couple of years. We talked about our future together, and I started to become slightly bothered by her dream to be a stay-at-home mom. I make good money and get money from a trust fund, but I'm not rich. My mom died 2 weeks after being diagnosed with cancer last year. It was surreal. I'm the only person left in my immediate family, and I'm only 36. I had moved out of state and have no interest in living in my childhood home. I put it up for sale and got $2 million in Los Angeles. All of a sudden my girlfriend wanted to get married. It rubbed me the wrong way. It felt like she was trying to secure her future. Whereas I'm mourning, she's talking about taking a luxurious vacation that I know she can't afford, but I can. Like I'm supposed to thank her for suggesting that I take her to Bali. I tested her and said that even if we get married, my family's money would stay with me. She got mad. She made all these plans of getting married, having kids, and being a housewife, whereas I just finance it. And if I died, then everything my parents worked for would go to her. I told her we needed to break up. She accused me of picking money over her, and I told her she cared more about my money than me. The truth is that if she had not tried to insert herself into my inheritance and let me mourn and supported me, then we'd still be together. Edit. I put myself in her shoes and said that would be a wonderful thing to stay home with your kids and not worry about money. I wished I had kids because that's what I would do now. Edit. Regarding my health, I'm okay. My dad did pass away from a heart attack at 46. He was an asshole who knew he was high risk but didn't eat healthy and wasn't physically active. Also, he ignored warning signs. My brother didn't die from a heart attack. He was born with a defect that required a stent and regular checkups. My brother didn't do that. Had he done that, then they would have seen that his stent was leaking. He didn't go to the doctor because he didn't want to be lectured on his weight. I get my regular physical and everything is fine, but I could lose some weight. Aside from my sweet tooth, I'm healthy. I don't even drink coffee and work out 4 times a week. Our next post is by Deleted. I called CPS on my husband's sister and got her arrested, and now my husband is filing for divorce over this. I feel like everyone's gonna say I'm wrong, and that family comes first and I should have stayed out of it, because this is exactly what my husband's entire family is saying to me. And now they hate me and my husband is filing for divorce against me. His family told me instead I should have talked to them and have one of them safely drive the kids to grandma's, and I should have helped his sister instead of ruining her life and get her arrested and have her kids taken away from her. So I called CPS on husband's sister, who is 29 years old. She has 4 children and 3 baby daddies. She's unmarried. She's a single mom and has full custody of all her kids. So she's an alcoholic. She usually puts her kids in daycare on random days, even when she's not at work, because she wants to go to the bar and drink and find a guy. She is always jumping from relationship to relationship. So she is always putting her kids in daycare so she can get hammered. So she also drinks and drives with her children in the car. She claims it's not that serious because she's tipsy when she drives, and she is a better driver tipsy than sober. She's not a good person. I hate her. Unrelated, but she is also a backyard breeder. She was starving the mama dog because she doesn't have time to take care of stupid dogs when she has a job and kids to take care of. These are her words. The mama dog died during labor, and more than half the litter didn't make it either. She never took this dog to the vet either. She just sold the pups that did make it. Anyways, this part is a random story, but this is the main reason why I hate my sister-in-law. Anyways, I took a recording of the evidence, and I also called the police, gave the license number, and other information on where she was headed. The police got her, and they checked her blood alcohol percentage. She's still in the county jail because no one wants to pay $1,000 for her bail, but my husband's mother and other sister are working on her bail and gonna get her out by tomorrow morning. We don't know when CPS will return the kids. I feel I was doing the right thing, but my husband's family hates me. My husband said this isn't my place. He is leaving me, and I'm begging him not to leave me. I feel so vulnerable right now too, because I just had a baby 6 months ago. Also, his sister is threatening to beat me up when she gets out of jail. Thank you for listening to the Reddit Chronicles. Follow for more content.